up, everybody? Hosts and Hustlers here. I'm Nori.
And I'm Brenda.
And we are so excited to host Villa Juana today. Let's see what Villa Juana has in store for us. What's up, JT?
Hi, Hosts and Hustlers. Welcome to the Poconos. I'm JT. Welcome to Villa Juana.
JT, tell us a little bit about Villa Juana.
Well, Villa Juana is a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom, villa-style home located in Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania. We are right now in the first living room. We have 2 living rooms, 2-car garage, that's now game room. Villa Juana has 2 fire pits, a fire tower, a 7-person outdoor hot tub, a soaker tub in the bathroom upstairs, a spa room with a 4-person jacuzzi tub, and lots of skylights.
Tell us about this room. What do you envision? Like, who's the ideal guest using this room?
Well, first, I just loved the wellness and the yoga and the spiritual. And then I saw that lots of couples do come here, and they, even though it is a 4-bedroom house, they want to come as couples. So they want to use this room, and I figured, why not spice it up for them a little bit.
And make it more romantic.
Make it more
Sweet.
romantic.
Now, do you charge separately for that? Is that in addition to Villa Juana?
Like, is this an upsell?
It is an upsell.
Okay, so how does that happen? So a guest books your place and then asks you what romantic packages you have?
Yes. So I have a direct booking website, and on this website, there are different pages. And there's one page with wine tours, photography sessions, massages. People have come here and they set up massage tables in this room. There are also romantic candles, petals, flowers, balloons over the beds.
Okay, nice.
And people just go on there and purchase their add-on.
And who does this for you? Like, I know you said that it's an upsell for the guest, but who provides the services when a guest does book the romantic package?
So for me, it has been very important to have a great team, and part of my team is my cleaner, and my cleaner is incredible at staging and decorating, and she sets everything up.
She is incredible. This is beautiful.
Yeah,
this is my favorite part of the home. What do you typically charge for a room like this?
A room. Well, this add-on is $250
Okay,
with
sweet.
all of the roses, with all of the flowers, all of the candles, and we add bubbles, petals, and all of that.
And do you add something like to add to the hot tub, like
we
what
do.
are those bowls that you drop
Bath
in?
bombs,
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Mhm.
People love bubbles. They are also jets.
Okay.
So they turn on the bubbles, they turn on the jets, and they just love it.
Enjoy the space.
They love it.
Can you tell me what inspired this piece? Like, how did you think about this? Like, the wine holders, like, I've never seen anything like this.
So this is custom made?
It is custom made, as is the room as well. All the walls, the ceiling, the lighting. I live for this live edge. I don't know what to call it. It's a tray. My father made this for me.
Wow.
Okay.
He custom made it
The
for
Villa
me.
Juana Father Special. That's what we're gonna call it.
And they're going for $450 a pop.
There you go. If you want one, reach out.
$450.
Yeah. So we have he added these for the wine glasses because he doesn't want anyone to spill red wine on this white tub.
Right.
And yeah.
So your dad?
My dad made
these
these.
custom made.
Love it.
It's really nice.
And he made little ridges on the edges so that it fits right over the edge of the...
You know, we recently been to a few conferences where we have Airbnb gurus talking about these add-on packages, and if you're not doing them, you're leaving money on the table.
Lots of money on the table.
Thank you for having us here at Villa Juana. We're so excited for this journey and to learn more about you and Villa Juana.
Why short-term rental versus long-term rental?
Because of money.
Money.
A lot more money can be made with short-term rental. So I had an experience where I rented, or in this area, you could only rent a 5-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms, for about $2,300 a month.
Long term.
Long term.
Okay.
So I get about $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 per weekend if it's booked every weekend.
Whatever you were making on a monthly basis long term, you can make that on a weekend short term.
Yes.
That makes sense.
What do your weekdays look like?
Well, it depends. So if I'm fully booked on weekends and weekdays, depending on the season, you can make about $7,000 a month on the low and about 11, 13, 15 on peak season in the summer. This is gross.
Okay.
Gross before expenses.
So if you change something here, do you change your listing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You have to. It's a must. The house has to look exactly like the listing.
So, for example, if I got a Pac-Man machine today, tomorrow you have a photographer in there taking a picture of that Pac-Man machine and you're updating your listing.
Yes.
Okay.
Every change. If I
Very intricate.
You do seasonal pictures?
I do. And it's important because people are looking for an experience.
Right.
People travel to the Poconos specifically for peak season. So October, I've been fully booked. And I had people here for a week and a half because of the foliage.
I think we know a little bit about your why, right? But I want to be very intentional with the work that you're doing, mentoring new female hosts. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm part of a group called Pocono Excellence. In that group, we have about 80 members. Show people in all phases what they can do better, how they can improve, where they get started.
You're sharing best practices. You're mentoring these new hosts.
Mentoring new and existing hosts.
And seasoned hosts.
Seasoned hosts, but also forming a community. Because even though we are seasoned hosts, I mean, I've been hosting since 2017. Sometimes you need a little help.
You mentioned optimizing your listing. What does that mean?
And you want to form a brand. You want to have descriptions in every photo. You want to have updated pricing.
Let me ask you, JT, why Villa Juana versus another home in the Poconos?
I was just going to ask that.
Really?
Like, yes. I was just going to ask that. Like,
Great minds think alike, ladies and gentlemen.
But I'm also like, I want to stay here,
Right.
Because listening to the experience, because it does sound like an actual experience. You're not just booking a home.
I mean, and for me, that red room, I want to stay here. And not just the red room, the whole house is beautiful. But now that I'm getting older, where I stay makes a huge difference in how I feel. It's a place for me to relax. It's a place for me to just get along. Right. Disconnect, stressful week, work.
Like, why would we choose Villa Juana over any other home?
I feel that if I'm leaving my home, it has to be to somewhere better than where I live.
Absolutely.
I don't want to go somewhere and feel like, oh, it's okay. There's nothing special about it. I'm just comfortable. I want it to be an experience everywhere. So, for example, Villa Juana has 18-foot ceilings. On the second floor, we have cathedral ceilings. There are bathrooms with 18-foot ceilings and skylights. So you're in a tub looking up at the sky as you soak.
And the stars at night.
And the stars at night. There are bedrooms also with skylights.
We have multiple fire pits.
Multiple fire pits. Inside the house, there are fireplaces. There's a pellet stove.
So we have a hot tub.
We have a hot tub.
We have a jacuzzi. Upstairs.
3,000 square foot
of
decks. I have never heard. That's a house within itself.
Right,
that is huge.
We have a projector outside.
Yes.
We have a fully equipped state-of-the-art kitchen.
Yes, with a smart refrigerator. 2 living rooms.
We said 5 bedrooms.
5 bedrooms,
but four bedrooms.
However, be very careful, and this is a really good tip. Check your regulations when you're purchasing a house for short-term rentals. Because even though Villa Juana is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house, I can only rent 4 out of the 5.
Oh, I know why.
The
septic tank,
septic.
Right.
That's a whole different episode.
Septic, yeah, that's important though. It's great that you mentioned that, because when you're doing your inspection and when you're purchasing a home, a lot of these homes are marketed as STRs. And people are renting them out as 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, or whatever the case might be. However, they're only technically approved permit-wise for a 3-bedroom.
we're coming to the end of our session, and you've been so gracious to host us today and be our first interviewee. And we have so much in store. The night is still young. Can you just give those new hosts a last piece of advice that is going to make or break their decision into coming into the STR world or Airbnb world?
Yes. Never, ever think that it's passive income.
That's a good one. It's far from passive.
We're constantly spending. There is always something to spend on.
And something to do. And
It's
something
something
to
to do. So there's not just, oh, I'm going to set it and forget it. No, you have to provide incredible customer experience.
Is that your love language? Like customer service?
Customer service.
Hospitality.
Yes.
Hospitality.
It's because of the customer experience. So you have to focus on that experience.
It is work.
A lot of work.
Do you want to tell us your Instagram handle?
My Poconos Getaway. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. It's all My Poconos Getaway.
Well, thank you for joining us. We're very excited that this was our first, and you've heard us say it multiple times, our first interviewee and our first home. And, you know, JT has really set the bar really, really high. Cheers.
Hey, and something really funny about this, actually.
Yes.
She's actually one of the owners, along with Brenda, myself, and another two partners of ours. So we're here, and we're making it happen, baby.